Welcome to the Morning Mindset Podcast with me, Craig Skelton. Every day we kick off your morning with a burst of positivity, actionable insights, and the motivation you need to conquer the day ahead. Whether you're looking to develop a positive mindset, a habit of persistence, or simply start your day on the right foot, this podcast is your daily dose of inspiration and practical advice. So today we're going to explore a question that every self-employed person needs to be asking themselves. Do I truly have freedom now that I'm self-employed? One of the biggest reasons people choose the path of self-employment is the dream of freedom from the 9 to 5 schedule, freedom from the micromanagement boss breathing down your neck, and freedom to pursue passions and dreams. And that does sound like a dream, yeah, absolutely. But today I want to challenge you to really think about whether you have achieved that freedom or if you've simply traded one set of handcuffs for another. So let's start by addressing the illusion of freedom. When you first become self-employed, it feels like the whole world has opened up. You can work when you want, where you want, and how you want to do that. But here's the catch. Just because you've got that option to do these things doesn't mean you actually do them. Many self-employed individuals find themselves working longer hours than ever before. Instead of being confined to a desk from 9 to 5, you'll be working from 7 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night. And yes, you're not tied to a physical location, but you're tied to your laptop and you're tied to your phone and you're constantly checking your emails. Now let's talk about the new boss. When you are self-employed, you are the boss, which sounds great, but sometimes you can be an even tougher boss on yourself. The pressure to succeed, the fear of failure, and the responsibility of running everything on your own can be overwhelming. It's important to remember that true freedom comes not from the absence of a boss, but from the presence of balance as well. Ask yourself, are you giving yourself reasonable working hours? Are you allowing yourself breaks, and are you allowing yourself time off, or are you driving yourself into the ground trying to prove that you can do it all? Financial freedom is another major aspect that we need to address, because being self-employed means you have the potential to earn more than you ever did before in your traditional job, but with that great power comes great responsibility. Which slip, financial stability can become a significant source of stress as well. And are you truly free if you're constantly worried about making ends meet, if you're chasing invoicing and managing unpredictable income and stressing over expenses? That doesn't sound like freedom, does it at all? Financial freedom comes from smart planning, saving, and spending wisely, not just from earning the money. One of the greatest freedoms with self-employment offers is the freedom to choose. That you choose what you want to work on, you can choose your products, your clients, your direction. But with that freedom comes the need for discipline and decision-making skills as well, because they are just as important. Are you making the choices that align with your values and your goals? Or are you just taking on anything and saying yes to everything just to be able to pay the bills? Ability to say no to things that don't serve you and yes to the things that do. It's about having the clarity to know what you want and the courage to go after that. Ultimately, the key to unlocking true freedom in self-employment is your mindset and perspective. Regularly taking a step back, reflecting on your journey. Are you happier? Are you healthier? Are you living the life you envisioned when you decided to become self-employed? Practicing gratitude and mindfulness can help you stay grounded. Celebrating your wins, no matter how small they are, and learn from your losses. Remember that freedom is not just about your external circumstances, but it's also about your inner state of being. So, how can you ensure that you're truly free as a self employed individual? The first thing you need to do is set boundaries, establish clear working hours, and stick to them. Give yourself permission to rest and recharge. You can also automate and delegate. Use technology. There are great apps, a lot of technology out there that can help with automate repetitive tasks, and then also delegate tasks. If you're fortunate to be able to delegate tasks to others when possible, so that will free up your time for the more important things you're looking to do. And when you're talking about delegate, think about things like social media, websites, or admin, or anything like that. So be aware that you can delegate, and you can also, it's also as well about financial planning, because about creating a budget and spending your income wisely. That's important when you are self-employed. And also it's okay to seek advice from others as well, in terms of spending habits and budget and things like that. You also need to prioritize your health. Taking care of your physical and mental health is important. Exercising regularly, eating well, and practicing mindfulness or meditation. You will also be continuously learning as well. Keep learning, keep developing, keep growing yourself. You're the most important thing in your business. Stay updated with industry trends and continually improve your skills. Reflect and adjust. So make sure that you're regularly reviewing your goals and your progress. Make adjustments as needed to stay on track with your vision of freedom. And remember, being self-employed is a journey, it's not a destination. The freedom you seek is a dynamic and evolving state. It requires constant evaluation, adjustment, and growth. Don't be afraid to ask yourself the hard questions and make those necessary changes. So that's it. That's today's podcast on freedom. Thank you for listening. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, please like it, please share it, please leave us a review, and share it with any self-employed people that you know that who might benefit from this message. Have an amazing day. Stay motivated, stay focused, stay positive, and don't forget to run your own race.